Yeah. Well, it was an interesting look,
Well, all they got to do is just blame Frank Vogel or Russell Westbrook for that game.
Speaking of Russell getting benched last night in the fourth quarter of that loss, they blow a 15-point lead to the Indiana Pacers and lose at home.
I normally don't root against teams because I think that's not the. I don't give a rat's ass who win these games.
Of what?
A rat's ass. Okay. Which
how big is that?
But
have you not heard that phrase before?
Well, normally rats.
Can I make my point?
It's small.
Go ahead.
I'd love to pursue that further.
I just want to say, so I never root. I don't care who wins. I just want the season to be over so we can go play golf and fish.
All right, let's.
But I root. The Lakers are such wussies, and I only say wussies because I can't say the word I want to say.
I know.
The way they have trying to throw Russell Westbrook and Frank Vogel under the bus is just really pissing me off. And I got to tell you something.
Oh no! Hey, we've got a guest standing by.
The Lakers still suck when we get back from this interview. I'm still mad. Now listen, I'm not going to sit out like all these clowns on other networks got their head up the Lakers' booties. Now they're blaming Frank Vogel and Russell Westbrook. Listen, the people up top who put that trash together are running and hiding like cowards, saying, "Oh, it's Frank, it's Russ." You put all them old geezers out there. Listen, the best guy other than LeBron in the last month has been who? Stanley Johnson.
Yeah.
And for y'all to be bringing a guy who was on the street and he becomes your second best player, and the general, whoever running that trash out there getting away, it's ridiculous, man.
Well, what'd you think about Frank Vogel last night? He was asked after the game, why wasn't Russ playing in the fourth quarter? He said, I put the guys out there who I thought gave me the best chance to win, Shaq.
I'm not in the game in the fourth quarter period. So, this is I agree with everything Chuck said. Rob Pelinka put this team together. He should definitely take responsibility or definitely, make some moves. And when you have a older star, you want to get younger. You don't want to add a bunch of old guys next to him. So they're in the eighth spot. They're not out of it yet, but I don't really think it's a big thing. He's the coach. He has responsibility to his team, and like you said, he wanted to put the guys in there that he felt can win. It didn't work. They still lost anyway, but I'm sure, Russ is.
It's funny, though, Shaq. I'm watching all these clowns on TV today telling me Russell didn't play the last 4 minutes. Well, those guys had 4 minutes to win the game. Them bombs he had out there, if Russ didn't play the last 4 minutes, okay, I'm trying to win. Well, you didn't win. So it wasn't Russ' fault. You had 4 minutes in a game. You had a chance to win. So don't try. I'm not letting this go on Frank. I like Frank. People know that. I like Russ. I'm never going to get at him mad. Russ is not playing great, 100%. But for everybody to get on TV and be like kissing up to these boys in L.A., I'm like, man, who put all these old-ass geezers together?
Way in here.
They would have been a hell of a team in 2010.
Well, I haven't been judging the Lakers based on the fact that Anthony Davis isn't there. I didn't judge the Lakers when LeBron wasn't there. Those two guys, it's like if Drew Holiday and Middleton are not with Milwaukee, I can't judge the Milwaukee Bucks. If Giannis isn't there, I can't judge the Milwaukee Bucks as a team. Should they have won some games they probably should have won even without him? Yes. Could they have maybe fought through some things? Yes. But they would have been 4 games over 500. Now they're what, 1 game over 500 or 1 game behind? Like,
1 under.
1 under. Like, it's a 4-game swing. You cannot judge the Lakers if Anthony Davis is wearing those A with a heart sweaters on that he's wearing every day. You can't judge them. So for me, let's get them aside, and when AD comes back, we'll see if they're old geezers or they're real team.
So you think it's all right for the second best player in their team right now to be Stanley Johnson?
I mean, Cameron Kane came back, and he's a great contributor to that team.
That's not my point. That's not my point.
Thinking the same thing.
All them other guys they had on the Lakers.
I'm not blaming anybody because that's not even a team that I would want out there if Anthony Davis is not. I wouldn't have put that team together without Anthony Davis on there. Now, with Anthony Davis, there's a possibility, but there's no AD. How can you judge? You're putting together things that don't fit anyway because there's no AD. There was no LeBron.